Not so bad, but it is actually pretty bad. Anyway. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Weird entry spot for filming this. I am right outside of my office because this is going to be a cleaning reset, just total reset type video. I've been wanting to make this type of video for a while now, and I've literally been holding off cleaning my office so I can make this video. It is a mess in there, but we're going to clean it together. We're going to be organizing. We're going to be doing all of the things. So we're going to definitely clean up my desk area. We are going to reorganize my bookshelves and just tidy up and create a much cleaner and friendlier environment for us to chill in. So I don't want to show you the office, but I'm going to show you the office right now. All right. Okay, you ready? Okay. Okay, oh my god, this is like all I want to show you. This is bare bones. So coming here, need to organize this. This is the state of my bookshelves right now. They are just in shambles. I've gotten a lot of new books. It's just literally a complete and utter mess. So I'm gonna do a complete new organization for these. I have room on these two bottom shelves, so I'm definitely gonna flip some shelves, organize them, remove these two hats. They've just been up there. We need to get rid of them. This is an arts and crafts pile that needs to go organized into this. I want to switch out this cart and make this a craft / TBR cart. And then definitely my office is my desk space has just been cluttered. I have this. I'm debating moving this to right here, but we'll see how that goes. But you just clean everything off of it, total refresh, clean up all of this, just have a good time. Will this hopefully work? Hopefully. It might take a couple of days for me just with timing and all of that, so if I'm looking different, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna try our darndest right now to clean up, just because this is a representation of how my mental state has been the last month, and it's not been well. But we're going to change things up. We're gonna clean, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me because maybe it will inspire you to help, or you just like to have a video of someone cleaning and getting their life together, because I know I like to watch that. So I'm providing that for you now. So sit back, relax, let's start organizing. We're gonna start first with her. Okay, it wasn't too bad to actually clean off the desk and kind of organize it. It was just getting cluttered, and I didn't have a system for anything, and it was just kind of a mess, and I just needed to be cleaned. Obviously this is just literally one little section, but since I still have to work and just get through my day, I just really wanted to do my desk first. But let me flip you around. Okay, here she is. Here's the clean girl. So I am going to get something that this can like move up a little bit, but for now I'm going to try to do this all, in one path because before my monitor was kind of on my left side, and I feel like I have been kind of ruining my neck by kind of having to be on an angle all the time with my work laptop. This is my personal laptop that doing all the editing, so that's here as well. Keyboard, I do really want to get a new keyboard. It's like a chunky keyboard, but for now we're just using all the Mac stuff. Journal, planner, pens with this super cute mug. Just want to showcase. It has a bunch of different classic books on there, all with feminine authors, which I just love looking at that. So that's holding all my pens, blue light glasses, sticky notes, my little engagement candle that smells so good. And then I have all my crystals up here. I can grab whichever one that I want that I'm kind of feeling in the mood for. Let them kind of recharge over here. We have some candles over here. This one's so cute. It says it smells like she's reading Romantasy again. And yeah, just a cleaner space. Cleaned this off as well. Still debating moving this, but it's gonna live here for the time being. But part one of cleaning done. The rest of the room to go, which I don't even want to show. I'm showing you my sneak peek bookshelves, which will probably be next. Then just simple organizing as well would be after this. So, oh boy, wish me luck. Let's get into it. Take a mini break. We'll see in the next clip where I pick up from next with trains, which I think it is going to be the bookshelves, but we'll find out. Okay, hello. The time has come to tackle her. She is a mess. My hair is a mess, but I have the day off and I thought I've been holding it off and I need to organize my bookshelves. Today is the day that I need to do it. It's an overcasty day. Do I want to just sit down and just read? Yes. Have I just been editing and doing other things that are maybe not the most exciting day off? Yes, but that also excites me because I would love to be a full-time content creator, and this is what my day-to-day would be like, and I'm honestly loving it. So that's the vibes here. But let's take you over to her. She's a mess. She's an absolute mess. I hate these hats. I want them gone. I've just kept them up here. I don't even want to know about the dust that's probably up there as well. But literally, there's so many random things. Like, literally, like what's on here? I literally have my Nintendo, sunglasses, random stuff. These are literally Jacob's cookbooks. Those are going. Nothing's organized. We need a full redo. So with that, I'm also super duper in the mood to listen to some music, and this is going to be super unpractical, but that's just me and that's the day I'm going to be. That's just my vibe. Anyway, when I was working in college, I worked in a bookstore, and one of my favorite tasks to do, which is so just mundane but super fun and I would kill a lot of time, especially if we were dead, was my manager would print out our entire inventory that we had in the store currently. I would get pages full. It was labeled alphabetical order by genre as well, and I would go with my little clipboard and I would go through literally every single shelf in the bookstore and marked if we had the book, if the book was missing. I would also organize too, because people don't. I sometimes am at fault for that too, but even though I used to work in a bookstore, people always don't put the books back in the proper places, or maybe you have a couple books in your hand and then you just drop off which ones you don't want. So anyway, I would go through and just kind of organize and make inventory notes about what we had. So I'm kind of going to do that now, but with my TBR. So I'm going to kind of go through these shelves, write down all the books that are on my TBR. Then later I'm going to put them into my spreadsheet that is on my laptop, and then going to create and add to here my TBR drawer because I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to actually try and do TBR drawer videos because I think they're super fun and I love watching them. Do I am ever successful at actually reading them? No, I'm not. I'm not at all. So we'll see how that goes. Not quite sure how that will go. But the plan for today is organize, make notes, and then finally get it looking a little bit better. And then I can get cute little like trinkets and stuff too to put up here. I think that will be super fun. So anyway, come along with me as I reorganize and organize, make TBR edits to my bookshelf. All right, so let's get going. Okay, I'm popping in here. This is one full page already. This is one full page. This is only these two shelves. All of this is just these two shelves. Oh my god. Yes, I know I have a problem. I know I have a problem. Okay? I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of this at all, but I love buying books. I love buying books. Can you blame me? Oh my god. So definitely already thinking I'm gonna going into a little bit of a book buying ban. There are a couple more books I do want to grab. But other than that, I think I'm pretty good, pretty solid on chilling for a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chill because this is kind of crazy. So definitely feeling motivated that I'm doing this video, that I am going to really hone in on my TBR jar and try and pick them like literally weekly to get some of this down. I've also skipped a couple though because there are a couple books on these shelves that I'm like, I'm never gonna read you. So I'm going to also pull those from the shelves and have my giveaway pile as well. So they're not so bad, but it is actually pretty bad. Anyway, let's get back into it. Also, listening, because the song has been all over TikTok, and obviously also like, you know, I'm starting in the wedding planning process too, just starting to think about like what am I going to be wearing, and also kind of the trend right now I've been seeing with a bunch of brides. I'm definitely not going to do this, but I love the movie is The Parent Trap, and the scene where obviously, you know, their mom is a wedding dress designer, and the scene where I guess Hallie is with her mom at the wedding dress shop, and the bride's trying up that top hat dress, and it's so funny. But there's that song that's trending right now. I literally can't find it on Spotify, so I just googled it. Anyway, it's this song by Jacaranda, which I can't find, but it's Never Let You Go. It is such a bop. Listening to it on YouTube. But it's just such a feel-good song because that scene is so wholesome, and there's a trend now with brides, maybe not for their wedding day, but maybe for their like bachelorette party, they're putting a top hat on with their white dress. And I just love that we're just going back to our roots because The Parent Trap movie raised us, and we only find comfort in things now. So I just thought that was fun as I'm listening to. But let's get back into it because it's a scary time out here. I will check back in probably, I don't even want to know, probably with maybe the final list, record a little bit more, but I don't know, I'm scared. Okay, I have it completed it. It is 3 pages long of books. So we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know. I also just went through my Kindle and I have 3 books on there, or 4 books on there that I just threw on to maybe read. My books on my Kindle are not like crazy ones. They're kind of like loose reads or ones I just read at night or something like that. But the books that I just specifically have on my Kindle are Metal Slinger, Metal Slinger, Wild Scottish Knight, Games and Fables, and Rise, which is Lindsay Vaughn's memoir. I just threw those on there because why not? They're still books I need to read. Even though they're not on my physical TBR shelf, I do want to read those books, so I just thought, why not? Let me add them. So that's crazy. Fun. So I have so many books now that I have to read, but I'm actually honestly super glad that I just physically wrote them all down, because otherwise they just kind of just will stay up on my shelf and I'll never actually like actively try and read them until I like get the urge, because I am such a mood reader. But I think those days are going to have to be gone, because I am ready to read more and just read more books on my shelves, and also just to make more room for new books on my shelves, because I am also going to take off a couple of these books and probably just donate them. I could try selling them, but honestly, like, who's got time for that? I don't, and whatever. I'll either just probably do free little libraries, because there's a ton in my neighborhood. I do have to do a Goodwill run for some clothes, so I might just throw a couple books in there as well when I drop the clothes off. So with that being said, now it's time to actually organize the bookshelves. Very scared about this. Okay, welcome back. Welcome also back to a complete outfit change. And by complete, I just mean my sweater. I also have like this little dot here. We're just gonna ignore that. Just ignore it. It is time. I took a little break. I took a little quesadilla break. And we're back now. We're back from lunch. We're going to attempt to organize this. I'm not quite sure the flow of it. It's also not gonna look perfect because, you know, not all my shelves will be filled. And I think I'm still trying to get little doodads to really complete the cuteness of this bookshelf. But with that, come along as I just kind of reorganize my bookshelves. Come on, let's go. I took a pause because I'm getting kind of confused. Not confused, but not really knowing how I want to order things, because I just like don't have enough books in specific genres to kind of like have it by genre. So you can see in this shelf, I have like Dan Brown morphing into like more mystery thriller books. I really don't have a ton because I read a lot on my Kindle, or it would be like library books or thrillers. So I'm kind of having it morph into fantasy up here, but I guess I just don't really know what type of fantasy I want it to morph into, because these 3 shelves are like my hardcore fantasy books, but I don't know what type of fantasy I want it to morph into really. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, if like I'm wanting it to go from like mystery into complete high fantasy, or kind of going into just kind of randomness, kind of just random fantasy books that I have. into like more laid out process here, but I honestly just like it. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but also I have my book of the month shelf, and I don't think I want to have that anymore. I think I'm just gonna put them random places. So now I'm just kind of thinking maybe we just lay it out a little bit more. I don't know. Let's think about it. Okay, she is organized. Is this a couple days later? Yes, but it's fine. We're okay. Winnie's here. Winnie's here, and let's go over the bookshelves. It feels so good to have them finally organized and clean. I'm still wanting to organize it a little bit more with like fall decorations and spring decorations and all the seasonal decor. I want to get a lot more things like that to make these nice. I also think getting some fairy lights could be really cute for this too. But without further ado, let's look at the bookshelves. Okay, here we go. They're pretty covered, they're pretty full. They have somewhat of an organization, and there's Winnie. She's ready. She's kind of over me. Anyway, so here we have my Dan Brown, somewhat thrillery, not really mystery shelf. This is literally all I have. Like I said before, I only kind of read this type of genre on my Kindle or with library books, so that's why I don't really have that many. That morphs into just fantasy, which is really all of my bookshelves, because that's all I have. Top shelf is just kind of random mysteries. These are a lot of my book of the month books that I kept. I did get rid of a lot, so I also got rid of that, but I don't have a book of the month shelf anymore. They're just kind of sporadic into it. But yeah, going into fantasy, going into even more, nothing's really in line with anything really. I have these books, have the Fourth Ring series, my small Brandon Sanderson collection. Obviously, this is still my SJM shelf. These are my original Throne of Glass series. I literally don't have the last couple books. I need to get them, but I'm also going to get the new paperbacks as well, just to kind of complete my collection, because I have the old, the new, and then obviously Crescent City, which we don't really talk about. Anyway, so then this is just a bunch of also random books. Again, fantasy, but this shelf is kind of my favorite series in the sense. My Rachel Gillick books, love that. These are Melissa De La Cruz Blue Bloods series. This is a great vampire series and I was obsessed with it growing up. And I just kind of put them here because I have them. They're not going to stay there, but they're there for now. This is my somewhat romance shelf just because it has more romance books than, like, all these books have something to do with romance. But, you know, they're kind of all, some of them are fantasy, some are contemporary, old, all that stuff. This is my middle grade shelf. It's just kind of more nostalgic for me vibes. Just books that, you know, just books that I've had forever that bring back good nostalgic vibes. And they're also good to pick up when I'm kind of in a reading slump and I need a little pick-me-up. And then down here is my I don't know what I'm doing with my life shelf. I have a book nook here that I've never made. It is a little like Venice thing. Isn't that like the cutest thing ever? But it has so many pieces and I'm so intimidated by it. These are a couple library books that are just there. My tarot cards and then kind of self-help / random nonfiction that I have as well. And then that's kind of the updated bookshelf tour, you know. We did it, took a little while, took longer than I wanted to, and also knowing the fact that I still have so many unread books and so many unread books that I have to read, but that's why I have the channel, because I want to read more books. So I think I'm going to be doing in a separate video going through that list of TBR, going through my TBR list that I had, creating a TBR jar and start reading some books on there because a lot of these books are unread and I want to change that. So there you go. That's kind of the end of this very kind of chaotic cleaning vlog, but it was much overdue and I am so happy that I did it. So is Winnie, she's happy, she's cleaning herself. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you get to tackle your TBR, and I can't wait to see you guys soon in another video. Okay, bye.